my name is Alejandra Fandino. I'm part of the team at Global Farm and Ranch, a company you may already know. We've been in the market for over 25 years, serving the agricultural sector. We offer two main services, immigration and recruitment, specifically for farm owners. In this presentation, I'll be highlighting the key points. With our experience, we've noticed that many farm owners and managers have a lot of questions about the LMIA process. So we've gathered some of those common questions to provide you with more information about how the LMIA works. So first of all, what is the LMIA? Well, this is the authorization that the government grants to hire foreign farm workers. There are several advantages when you apply for an LMIA. The first one is that it helps reduce labor shortages. The LMIA streams assist in ensuring a consistent workforce to support your farm operations. The second advantage is organized staffing. By planning staffing levels in an effective way, you can reduce disruptions and inefficiency. And the third advantage is cost effectiveness. The LMIA can be financially beneficial in the long run, reducing labor costs and maximizing your returns on investments. So having said that, I'll move on to some common questions that come up frequently. For example, if I have the LMIA approved, where do the farm workers come from? The response is that you can bring farm workers from around the world. However, the countries we often recruit from include Mexico, Chile, Brazil, El Salvador, New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, UK, South Africa, for example. Another common question is, do they really have the skills that I'm looking for? And yes, absolutely, we recruit individuals with relevant farm experience. For example, if you're looking for farm equipment operators, we find candidates who have 3 to 5 years or more of experience operating tractors, combines, and diverse agricultural implements. Another question is, as an employer, do I need to provide housing for the farm workers, and what is the cost? Yes, as an employer, you need to provide housing for the farm workers, and you should cover the cost. However, the maximum deduction for housing from workers' wage may not exceed the local government regulated limits. Another common question, how long does the procedures take? The answer is that it typically takes about 30 days or 4 weeks, specifically for the agricultural sector that we are discussing. Now, going deeper, we need to ensure that you as an employer meet the government's requirements to apply for an LMIA. First, you must demonstrate that you have a real business, which you can support by providing business registration and financial documents. Additionally, when we prepare the application, it's crucial to include a housing inspection and detailed position description that outline the job duties. It's also important to note that the rate of pay must comply with provincial regulation. Once the application is submitted to Service Canada, the officer will review the file and reach out to verify the information. They may ask questions about how many workers you need and why you need them. After this interview, you will receive either an approval or a refusal for the LMIA. So if approved, you can hire foreign workers. However, if the decision is a refusal, you will need to review the reasons for the denial and reapply, addressing the issues identified. So to summarize, we have 3 very important steps. The first step is to determine if you as an employer meet the requirements. Here, I highly recommend that you contact us so we can help identify if you meet those requirements. The second step is to prepare the application and submit it to Service Canada. The third step is to obtain the LMIA. So now, moving to the fourth step, which is the recruitment process, here you have two options. Either you already have foreign farm workers in mind, or you need our recruitment services. If you choose to use our services, we have a large pool of candidates from around the world. We pre-select candidates who meet your specific requirements, as well as the criteria outlined in the LMIA approval. All candidates have no criminal records, and employers have the opportunity to interview them before making a decision. Once you select your farm worker, you then sign a contract with them. After that, we need to handle the work permit, which will depend on the country they come from. Regarding the arrival time, it depends on two factors: the country that the farm workers are coming from and the urgency of filling the position. So you can expect to get your farm workers within 45 days to 4 or 5 months, depending on those factors. The 45 days starting counting from the date of the LMIA application. I understand that this process may seem challenging, probably complicated for those without experience. That's why we highly recommend you contact us for a completely free assessment from the beginning. Together, we can create a plan to help you fill your workforce needs so you can focus on your operations. We have the experience to back it up. Warren and Sarah Green, the founders of Global Farm and Ranch, are licensed immigration consultants across almost the entire provinces. We have worked with Manitoba, Ontario, Nova Scotia, Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and we can assist you in all of these provinces across Canada. So please reach out to us to review your situation and needs. We're here to make a plan and start working together. We are fully committed to the agricultural sector and understand the labor shortages it faces. We truly want to provide you with the guidance and support to acquire the workforce you need to achieve your production goals. Trust in us.